dengan selamat sejahtera. My name is Muhammad Khairi bin Afendi and I'm from Group ACE.
Hi, my name is Amirul Hakim bin Yusri and I am from Group ACE.
Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Muhammad Isur bin Faisal.
So today I'm going to talk about topic 7, which is payroll and fixed assets. So the subtopic that I've been chosen is key features of re-engineered HRM, which is human resource management. So what is re-engineered human resource management? So re-engineered human resource management is the fundamental rethinking and radical redesign of business processing to bring dramatic improvements in human resource management's performance. So the first key feature is personnel. So it will be easier for the personnel to make changes to the employee file as it can be made in real time. The next feature is cost accounting. Job cost data can be entered either daily or in real time once human resource management has been re-engineered, which will make it easier for the worker in that department to work efficiently. And the third one is timekeeping. With human resource management re-engineered, the attendance file can also be entered daily. And last but not least is data processing. It still uses batch processing and prepares all reports, the checks, and update the general ledger. Re-engineered human resource management systems differ from automated manual and batch or sequential file systems because operations departments transmit transactions to data processing via terminals. The second one is direct access files are also used for storage. The third one is many processes are performed real time, and the last one is real time access to personnel files required for direct inquiries. Next, I will be talking about batch payroll system. So there are three processes in batch payroll system, which are productions, data processing, and cash disbursement. So first one, job tickets and time cards will be sent from production process to data processing system. The job tickets will go through the terminal and the job cost hours will be updated in work in progress file. So the data will be sent to labor distribution summary to be updated in the general ledger. The time cards will also go through data processing process together with personnel action, which then will go through the terminal and get sorted by employee number. The data will be updated in employee payroll file and also will be used to pay checks and payroll register. The next process is prepare payroll register, funds transfer check that will be sent directly to cash disbursement process together with payroll register. The check register will be placed in voucher file and later be updated in general ledger. In cash disbursement process, the checks received from data processing process will be signed and sent to paymaster for distribution. Other than that, payroll register will be compared with check and then signed before sending it to the bank. So the funds transfer check will be sent to the bank while the payroll register will be saved in file.
Today I will explain about the procedures payroll system with the real-time elements. Slide 23. For the moderate size and large organizations, payroll processing is often integrated within the human resource management (HRM) system. The HRM system captures and processes a wide range of personnel-related data, including employee benefits, labor resource planning, employee relations, employee skills, and personnel actions such as pay rates, deductions, and so on. HRM system needs to provide real-time access to personnel file for purposes of direct inquiries and recording changes in employee status as they occur. As we can see in the figure 6/10 illustrates a payroll system as part of an HRM system. This system differs from the simple automated system in three ways. First, the various departments transmit transactions to data processing via terminals. Second, direct access files are used for data storage. And third is many processes are now performed in real time. We can divide into 4 parts. First, personnels. The personnel departments make change to the employee file in real time via terminals. These changes include additions of new employees, deletions of terminated employees, changes in dependents, changes in withholding, and changes in job status, such as pay rates. Second is cost accounting. The cost accounting departments enter job cost data, such as real-time and or daily data, to create the labor usage files. And third is timekeeping. Upon receipt of the approved time cards from the supervisor, at the end of the weeks, the timekeeping department creates the current attendance files. And the lastly is data processing. At the end of the work periods, the following tasks are performed in a batch process. First, labor costs are distributed to various work in process, overheads, and expense accounts. Second, an online labor distribution summary file is created. Copies of the files are sent to the cost accounting and general ledger departments. Third, an online payroll register is created from the attendance files and the employee files. Copies of the files are sent to the AP and cash disbursement departments. And number 4 is the employee record is updated. And number 5, payroll checks are prepared and signed. They are sent to the treasurer for review and reconciliation with the payroll register. The paychecks are then distributed to the employees. And number 6 is the disbursement voucher file is updated and check is prepared for the funds transferred to the payroll impressed accounts. The checks and a hard copy of the disbursement voucher are sent to cash disbursements. One copy of the voucher is sent to the general ledger departments, and the final copy is sent to AP. And lastly, at the end of the processing, the system retrieves the labor distribution summary file and the disbursement voucher file and updates the general ledger files. So we can see all this in slide 23. We have personnels, cost accounting, timekeeping, and data processing. This figure show the human resource management systems for the payroll system with real-time elements. Okay, next we move to the slide 24. Slide 24 is about the fixed asset system, FAS. Fixed asset is the assets that we buy for the long-term use, and we do not likely want to convert the assets to the cash. Basically, the useful life of the asset is about more than 1 year. For the example, for the fixed asset example is property, plant, and equipment used in the operation of a business. Okay, next we move to the slides number 25. This slide explains about the life of fixed assets. First is acquisition of assets. Acquisition of asset is when the company purchase the assets to use in the operation of a business, for their business. And this at this moment the asset cost is really high. Second is in the middle we have depreciations and subsequent expenditures. This depreciation and subsequent expenditures will make the asset cost decrease slowly. As we can see, the asset service, there is a decline in asset service potential. So the lastly is disposal of assets. Disposal of assets is happen at the salvage value. And also we can see in this figure, in this slides, the increase the useful life of the assets, the cost will decrease. There show the decline in asset service potentials. I think that's all. Thank you.
I'm going to present about data flow diagram fixed asset system. It begin when a department manager determine that an old fixed asset needs to be replaced, or that a new fixed asset is warranted. When that happens, a purchase requisition is filled out, and it may require authorizing signature for item over a pre-specific limit. After that, fixed asset system department perform record keeping functions. This involves adjusting fixed asset system subsidiary account balance and asset depreciate. Depreciation calculation are internal transaction that the fixed asset system based upon a depreciation schedule. After that, any physical improvement must also be recorded to increase the subsidiary account balance and depreciation schedule. At the end of assets useful life or yearly disposition, the assets must be removed from the record and depreciation schedule. Disposal request form and disposal reports as a source document. Okay, then I'm gonna explain about fixed assets system flowchart. It has two departments. The first one department is data processing department, and the second one is fixed assets department. At the data processing department, it has three procedures. The first procedure is asset acquisition procedure. Receipt of assets are digitally recorded in the system along with information such as its useful life, depreciation method, etc. Ledger are automatically updated. The second procedure is asset maintenance procedure. Computerizes fixed asset system automatically calculate current period's depreciation and update accumulated depreciation and book value fields in the subsidiary records. After that, it will post total depreciation to the affected general ledger account. Record depreciation transaction by adding records to the journal voucher file. The last one procedure is asset disposal procedure. Computerized fixed asset system automatically post adjusting entry to the fixed assets control account in the general ledger. It will record loss or gains associated with the disposal transaction. After that, it will prepare journal voucher records.